Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Circus of Strange is coming to a town near you. Never before has such a host of talented performers gathered in one place to amaze and entertain. Be astounded by Big Top. Is it a man? Is it a woman? Who knows? But I guarantee it's the most gigantically grotesque assortment of flesh you have ever seen. Be dumbfounded by the acrobatic oddity that is science. Stare aroused as these conjoined triplets who defy the limits of the human body and its imagination. And last but by no means least, be stunned and horrified by the combustible wonder that is phosphorus bricks. Folks, you gotta see it to believe it. Come and join us, and you'll never look at the world the same way again.
Janosch, my dearest son. Oh, my perfect child. I make these recordings so that you are not alone. So that you know Daddy loves his son. Daddy loves his little pig. The circus has traveled far, and we have brought joy to many sad people. They join us now like a big family, growing week by week. Now they feel no pain. They know nothing of misery. I call them my Dolotrons. To each new home we move at night, finding a fresh patch of earth to inhabit. Secret places in forgotten parts of town. Ugly wastelands where the locals stumble unawares into a candy-striped tent. The Dolotrons are the first to greet them with open arms and perfect faces. The climax of the show is when I take them to see Mother. Oh, I tell you, they are amazed by my imagination, confounded by my dexterity, as each is transformed into a beautiful work of art. But Mother is hard to please. She wants more, always more, never satisfied, always driving me to work harder to obtain perfection. And I will. Night has drawn its curtain yet again, and the circus moves on, our numbers swollen to a different patch of earth. On the dark horizon, the building tops glimmer, the heat and smog of industry shrouds a den of criminals and beasts. Gotham is her name. Janosch, I tell you, the circus has come home. My dear Janosch, it is time you learned the truth about your mother, your real mother. I remember not her name or how she found me, wallowing in that pit of despair. Oh, like an angel, she swept into my turvy world, dragged me, screaming, from shapeless chaos, and wrapped me in her arms. She was a beauty, Janosch, a masterpiece, perfect in every way, until Mother Goat found her. Imagine my horror when I emerged from that dreamy soup and discovered what she'd done. Placenta face, cork-on smile, ribbons of ruptured flesh. Ooh, the nails had done their work. But by then my seed was already sown. Your life already begun. Mother would have killed you both had I not stopped her. Saved you from her rage. Day and night I worked, sculpting her loathsome clay to recapture the beauty that saved me that night. the light of your creation. She clung to me as you grew, as I toiled to make her right again. But nothing pleased Mother Goat. Nothing. I did all I could to fix her, to make her perfect. But by the time you came along, I couldn't even look upon that spoiled canvas of her face. I couldn't let that be the face that greeted you in this world. I had to end it, Janos. For you. For Mother. She left me no choice.
Mr. O'Neill staggered into the spotlight alone, gripping a briefcase. Beyond the harsh light, the depths of the circus tent were a black void. He squinted, trying to focus. His sleep-deprived mind was playing tricks. He thought for a moment he could see an audience. "Welcome!" a voice boomed operatically. Spotlight shifted. There he was, the pig-masked man who summoned him, the professor, standing proudly behind a small boy. His blood-tinged hands finger-drummed those delicate shoulders. A pained murmur sounded from the child, muffled through a plain white face mask. At its edge, a shoreline of weeping, fused flesh, his salted slug of a tongue wrenching the mouth slit. The horror wasn't imaginable. It was there in front of him, in fact, just as he was a parent, and this was his son, butchered and transformed. O'Neill's stomach imploded and bent him double, retching onto the straw-bedded ground. "Daddy Man is upset," whined the professor. "Daddy Man not pleased with our work." He loosed a terrifying squeal. The young boy meaned a busted instrument. "I've got money." O'Neill wiped the bile from his mouth, then popped the briefcase and threw it to the ground. Wads of green packed tight. "Give me my son, please." The professor shook his head. "Not your son now. My Dolotron." Before O'Neill could fathom the meaning of that word, something caught his eye. There in the void, they were being watched. Faces shuffled closer, plain in white masks. Dozens of them, encircled. Sons, mothers, fathers, once like him.